Which country has the most internet users? China. Which country is mostly covered by desert? Egypt. Which country is the top gold producer? China. What is the smallest island country in Asia? Maldives. Which country produces the most tea? China. In which country is the mountain K2? Pakistan. Which country has two official capitals? Bolivia. Which large country is in Europe and Asia? Russia. In which country is the Gobi Desert? Mongolia. Who is famous for inventing the light bulb? Thomas Edison. Which is known as the coldest country? Russia. Which country has the most people in 2024? India. What is the population of China? $1.4 billion. Which country first used paper and silk? China. Which country was part of the Axis in World War II? Germany. Which country is shaped like a maple leaf? Canada. Which country has the largest forest area? Russia. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Japan. Which river is the longest in the world? The Nile. On which continent is the Amazon forest? South America. What is the tallest building in the world? Burj Khalifa. Which city bans selling chewing gum? Singapore. What is the capital city of Australia? Canberra. What is the capital of Malaysia? Kuala Lumpur. Which city is famous for its canals? Venice. Who invented the first telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. Where can you see the midnight sun? Norway. What is the currency used in Japan? The yen. Which country gifted the obelisk to the USA? Egypt. Who built the Great Wall? The Chinese. How many oceans are on Earth? Five. Which is the largest hot desert? Sahara. Which continent is covered in ice? Antarctica. How many heartbeats per minute is normal? "70. What is the most popular fruit in the world? Banana. How long does it take Earth to orbit the Sun? 1 year. How many days are in a normal year? 365. How many hours are in 1 day? 24. How many muscles are in the human body? 600. How many milk teeth do children have? 20. How many sides does a hexagon have? 6. How many minutes are in 1 hour? 60. What is the main gas in the air? Nitrogen. How many days are in April? 30. What is the Roman numeral for 10? X. How many primary colors are there? 3. How many months are in a year? 12. How many players are on a soccer team? 11. Which fruit is high in potassium? Banana. Which organ filters your blood? Kidneys. Where is the Adam's apple located? The neck. What is the strongest bone in the body? Femur. Which animal has no bones? Jellyfish. Where is the funny bone located? The elbow. What do white blood cells do? Fight germs. Which food is bad for the heart? Fried food. How many liters of water should we drink? Two liters. Which is the largest land animal? Elephant. Which animal has a very long neck? Giraffe. Which animal is known as man's best friend? Dog. Which is the fastest animal in the sea? Sailfish. What type of animal is a frog? Amphibian. What is the largest mammal in the sea? Blue whale. Which one is a cold-blooded animal? Snake. Which bird cannot fly? Ostrich. Which animal has a trunk? Elephant. Which bird is a symbol of peace? Dove. Which tree gives us syrup? Maple. Which is the smallest ocean? Arctic. What do bees make? Honey. What is the center of our solar system? The sun. What color is a clear sky? Blue. What color is a mix of red and white? Pink. What gas do humans breathe out? Carbon dioxide. What is the chemical symbol for water? H2O. Which metal is used for jewelry? Gold. What causes a tsunami? Earthquake. Who was the first man in space? Yuri Gagarin. Who formulated the law of motion? Isaac Newton. Who painted The Last Supper? Leonardo da Vinci. What is the main ingredient in chocolate? Cocoa. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits? Durian. Pizza is originally from which country? Italy. What does pasta mean in Italian? Paste. What year did the Titanic sink? (1912). What is the longest river in Asia? Yangtze. What is the boiling point of water? (100°C). How many ounces are in a cup? Eight. How many feet are in a yard? Three. How many millimeters are in a centimeter? 10. How many kilograms is 1,000 grams? 1 kilogram. How many seconds are in 1 hour? 3,600. What is 50 multiplied by 2? 100. What is 100 divided by 5? 20. What is 15 plus 15? 30. What is 100 minus 40? 60. What is the square root of 25? 5. What does PDF stand for? Portable document format. What does Wi-Fi stand for? Wireless fidelity. What does WWW stand for? World Wide Web.
How many questions did you get right? Tell us your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Keep your brain active and check out our next quiz video right now.